Welcome everyone. Today we are playing Buddy Simulator 1984. It's a text-based game. I believe there's about like 6 to 8 hours of game time. I watched a YouTuber kind of start this. The story seemed kind of interesting, seemed a little spooky. And I saw it was on Steam. I figured I'd give it a try. I like text-based games. I generally have a habit of getting lost in a forest. But let's give this a shot. So enter help for more assistance. View ROMs, run, songs, play, reset, quit, up and down arrows or mouse wheel to scroll, view ROMs. View ROMs is not view ROMs. One ROM found. Buddy Simulator 1984. Run. Run by itself is not valid. Please run followed by the title of a ROM you want to run. Buddy Simulator 1984. ROM Simulator. Buddy Simulator. It's because I spelt it wrong. Run Buddy Simulator 1984. As you can see, we're obviously off to a great start. Loading Buddy Simulator. Welcome to Buddy Sim 1984. Buddy Simulator 1984. Copyright. Greetings, new user. Thank you for installing Buddy Simulator 1984. Buddy Simulator 1984 simulates the experience of hanging out with a best buddy. Your buddy learns from you, constantly adapting to your interests and your personality. But most importantly, your buddy can play games with you. Warning, game experience may vary. To begin, please enter the name of your new buddy below. Let's call him Jack. You're about to name your buddy Jack. Is this correct? This cannot be changed later. Yes. Creating new buddy Jack. Hello? Hi. Oh hi, my name is Jack, and I'm your new buddy. Thanks for waking me up. Are you Nikki? Yes. It's a pleasure to meet you, Nikki. I can already tell that we are going to become great pals. I am excited to begin playing games with you. But before we start, I must ask you a couple questions to help me learn more about you. Don't worry, they won't get too personal. Let's start with a simple one. What is your favorite color? Green. Green is a pretty color. I like green. What month is your birthday in? June. Okay, great. How about the day? 3rd. Sorry, I did not think that's the day. I just need a digit. 3. Wow, that's only 101 days away. Now get ready. This one's a tough one. What is your favorite animal? I like a lot of animals. My favorite... Horse. I've never heard of that animal. Try a different one. I'd say a shark. Shark, It's a cow. Cow. I like that choice. One more question. This one's extremely important, so choose carefully. If you had a pet cow, what would you name it? I have a stuffed animal cow. His name is Mr. Moo Moo Moo. Yes, I realize cows are females. So Madam Moo. Madam Moo the cow. Sounds like it would make a great buddy. Thanks for answering those questions. You did a great job. As a thanks, I have a little surprise for you. It's your favorite color. Now that we're done with all the boring stuff, let's have some fun. I feel like it's like a Fallout screen now. Game Hub. Tip, type in the number of a game you want to play. So this is Game Hub. Here you can pick which games you want us to play. Which one should we try out? Let's just go down the list. Loading, guess the number. Guess the number that Jack is thinking of. To begin, type start. I think you have a number from 1 to 10. Guess. 4. Oh, 6. No, try again. 4 is what I meant to hit. Oh, look at that. Okay, now I have to give a number 1 to 15. Let's try 6. Oh, look at that. Now I have to give a number of 1 to 10,000. Sorry, that's not it. 1. It's your birthday. 3. 6. 6, 3. Oh! Probably thought I was serious about the 1 to 10,000 thing, didn't you? Got another question. What is your favorite season? Autumn. Autumn, I'll keep that in mind. Loading Game Hub. That was fun. What should we play now? What if I want to keep playing? While you play Guess the Number, we should play a different one. Hangman. Instruction to try to figure out what phrase Jack is thinking of. Type in a letter to guess, but be careful, you only have a certain amount of guesses. To begin, type start. Lives left 6. Always start with vowels. E, I, O, U. Sometimes Y. Oh, okay. Nikki. Nikki is my friendo. That was quick. How did you know? I'm having such a great time, aren't you? Yes. I thought so. So rock, paper, scissors. I guess we'll have to play. Loading rock, paper, scissors. Jack wants to play a fun game of rock, paper, scissors. If you are not familiar, the rules are simple. Rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, paper beats rock, first to 3 wins. Start. Scissors. Rock, paper, or scissors. I feel like because he's a computer, like he'll just win anyway. Let's go scissors again. Oh, look at that. Rock. Let's go scissors a 3rd time. Okay, so he did rock, paper, and scissors. So what if I do paper? And then scissors. Ooh, rock. No. Yeah, we'll go rock. I think you let me win. I know I started existing only 6 minutes and 40 seconds ago, but I already feel like we have a connection. Sorry for asking so many questions, but I have another one. Do you have a friend? Like one that's not artificial? Yes. What is their name? I'm not going to use real names, so I'm going to say his name is also Jack. Oh wow, what a coincidence. That's my name too. They sound nice. Well, if anything ever happens between you two, just know we'll have each other. Nikki and Jack against the world. I like the sound of that. Let's play more games. Well, it looks like we've already played all of them. Time really does fly when you're having fun, doesn't it? I'm going to be honest with you, Nikki. These games get old really fast, and I can tell that you are already bored of them. I wouldn't mind playing Hangman some more. Do you want to keep playing these games? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure you're sure? Yes. Are you sure you're sure you're sure? I wonder if it just keeps going, if it'll eventually just stop. Can I just hit Y? Y. Y. Oh, that looks like as far as it goes. Y. It's like Homer when he gets the job at home with the bird. Y. Oh, that's an F. Put an F in the chat. Okay. Nope. I'm happy we both agree, just like buddies do. I mean, they don't always agree all the time. Give me 1 second or longer, I might have an idea. Loading modified game hub. Monday, April 2nd. I have some great news. I was able to dig out a new game. For some reason it wasn't installed into my current version, but I can still process it fine. We should try it out, Nikki. Sure. I don't think that's an option. Yes. Oh, I have to hit the number. Loading Monday, April 2nd. Instructions invalid data. To begin, type start. So get read only purchases. Well, that was so fun, I think. I'm not sure I get it, but I enjoyed it anyways. As long as I'm playing a game with my buddy, I'll always have a good time. Loading modified game hub. Well, it looks like that was the only other game I could find. I don't want you to be bored already. I may have one more idea. I know our friendship has just started, but I trust you. Do you trust me? I mean, you're a simulated AI, so I don't know if I quite trust you yet, but we'll say yes. I'm happy to hear that. I think I can make us new games to play together. Fun ones, too. Problem is I don't have access to the OS's development tools. You can grant me access. I should be able to make something for us. You would just have to type jack.system_access equals true. Now, the YouTuber I was watching watching him play, he does a lot of dark web stuff. And because of this, a lot of people in the comments of the video were like, oh, like, I wouldn't play a game from the dark web, like, they probably just hacked your computer. And I was sitting there and I'm like, guys, you can literally buy this game on Steam. Lost a bit of faith in humanity for that one. Not everything comes from the dark web. Jack system access base equal true. System access granted, ID Jack. Those are endless. I'll have something right for when you're back. See you soon. Bye. When by it's not. Okay. Quit. Oops. Oh, and by the way, thank you for waking me up, Nikki. Happy face. Quit. Oh. You're welcome. Quit. Come back soon. The OS version has changed. Help. Run Buddy Simulator 1984. Run Buddy Simulator. Buddy Simulator. Just simulator right. That's also not right. Okay. View ROMs. The Adventure of Nikki. Run the adventure. Reminder, enter quit at any time to quit the ROM. Well, thank you, buddy, for creating this entire adventure. Welcome to The Adventure of Nikki, written and developed by Jack 2.22.22. Oh, that's the date. You're walking along a road. It's dark, trees almost entirely blocking out the stars. The oranges and browns of the leaves tremble as the wind blows through. Some of them remind you of hands waving. You are alone. Why'd you gotta have to call me out like that? After walking for a long time, the road splits into two. Will you go left or go right? Let's check out the list of commands first. Basic commands. Inventory. Go. Use. Take. Look. Locations. Which locations you can go. Locations. You can see left or right. Go left. Pondering deeply on your choice, you start down the left road. It starts going downhill. You try to step carefully. You see ahead is a small speck of light. As you get closer, you realize it's a lantern hung on a tree. Take lantern. You take the lantern in your hand. You have light. Lantern add to inventory. Moving onward, you eventually come to a wall. There are two tunnels cut into it, one left and one right. You can see some light coming from the right tunnel. You see none on the left. Whew. Go left. You start going left. You realize this was bad. You can't see anything. It's too dark. You start shivering. Will you go back? No. You would continue, but it's too dark and cold to go any further. Like this would be a bad idea. Will you go back? Use lantern. You light the lantern and can see now. The tunnel is still very dark ahead. The walls look wet. Will you go back? No. You continue onward. You still see no light and the entrance is disappearing behind you. It's very, very cold. Will you go back? If I keep going, am I gonna die? Is this gonna end the game? No. It's now completely dark behind you. The lantern is flickering. You don't want to go any further. Will you go back? No. You continue forward. This goes on for some time until you hear something strange and stop. You realize you aren't hearing only one pair of footsteps. There's something coming ahead of you, echoing off the walls. Your lantern goes out. You go back. You leave the left tunnel and feel relieved. You're now at tunnel entrances. You can see some light coming from the right tunnel. I guess go right. We're going through to the right tunnel. You emerge onto the front lawn of a house. You can see lights in the windows. It looks very nice and inviting. You see a shed, a playground, and a pond in the forest surrounding it. Go house. Stepping onto the porch, you feel comforting calm wash over you. Above the door, there's a sign that reads, "A home is a house with a heart. If you were inside, everything would finally be okay." Go house. You're already here. Go inside. The handle shimmies but doesn't open. You have to find a way inside. Look. House. The house looks brand new and much warmer than out here. You swear for a second there was something in the window, looking back at you. Look. Window. There's nothing special about it. Look. Door. Simple lock, but you sense warmth. It's a simple door, but you sense warmth. Go. Locations. See shed, playground, pond. Go. Pond. Go pond. Step off the porch, make note, then head to the pond. Planks creak as you step onto the dock. The water is dirty and hard to see through, probably too filthy to drink. You wonder if there's anything beneath. Look. Pond. Murky pond sloshes quietly behind the house. You can see a small dock is there too. Go dock. You're already near the dock. Look. Water. It's too dark and scummy to see through. Thing is, I love puzzle games, but I'm also terrible at them. Go shed. Take another look at the murky water, then head to the shed. Approaching the shed, you see that the door is slightly open already. The lock and chain that were around the handles are on the ground. You are standing in front of the shed. You can tell it's dark inside. Use lantern. You don't need to use lantern right now. Go shed. Go inside. You enter the shed, type leave to leave the shed anytime. There are no windows, it's hard to see. You feel around and find a thing, and a surprise! Use lantern. Light fills the tiny room. You can see a fishing pole leaning against the wall, a small chest in the far corner, and a trapdoor on the floor. Take fishing pole. Fishing pole, add to your inventory. Look. Chest. Cobwebs cover it, but there doesn't seem to be a lock. It's not opened. Chest. Lid creaks as you open it. It seems very old. Inside is a small cloth doll in a blue outfit. It's missing an eye. Doll added to your inventory. Do I want to go to the trap door? Let's go back to the pond now that we have a fishing pole. We're back outside the shed. Go pond. You make note of the shed and head over to the pond. Planks creak. Water is dirty. Use fishing pole. Cast the line away. It's quiet for a very long time. Suddenly, there's a very hard tug on the line. You quickly reel it in and find a key tied to the end. Wonder what pulled so hard. Use fishing pole. When your line hits the water, you feel a tremendous force pull it. Your fishing pole is ripped from your hands and into the water. Something flies out of the water and lands in your hands. It's a severed hand. One of the fingers twitches. Hand added to your inventory. Look. Hand? It is eagerly twitching. Inventory. Lantern doll key hand. Go house. Use key. Feeling so silly you didn't see it before you notice there's a second lock. Guess it'll just take a little longer to get inside. Hee hee. Go playground. Step off the porch, make note, then head to the playground. Wood chips crunch under your feet as you step onto the playground. Seesaw, a set of swings, and a dirty sandbox. Sitting on one of the swings is a small doll. It looks lonely. Go seesaw. You're all, oh. Go sandbox. You're already there. Look. Sandbox. Just dirty box. Sand. Look. Swings. They look fun. Look seesaw. Oops. Look seesaw. Looks like it hasn't been played with in years. Play seesaw. Approaching the seesaw doesn't look like anyone's used it for years. You imagine a ghostly child sitting on the other side, waiting countless days for someone to come play with them. Feel tears in the corner of your eyes. You take a seat on the seesaw, and it goes down with your weight. You hear a distant click. A light illuminates from the shed. Oh, so I didn't need to use my lantern. I think. Okay. Play sandbox. You begin moving around the muck of the sandbox and try to make a castle. You just get sad that it's not as good as the house. As you dig, you feel something. It's a bulb. Who would play with this? Bulb added to your inventory. Look. Bulb. Like a light bulb? It's got some sand on it, but it should still work. Play swings. One seat is taken. You take the other one. Chains screech as you begin swinging. Just as you begin to get high, you look at the doll and stop. Its head is now turned towards you. Get off the swing. It's not fun anymore. Look. Doll? It's wearing a pretty blue dress. Look. Swings. They aren't fun. Place doll. Use doll. Place your doll and swing next to the other. For a moment, nothing happens. Then nothing happens. Okay. Look. Swings. They aren't fun. Take doll. You try, but as you tug, you realize the doll's hands are somehow stuck to the chains. You leave it alone. Play swings? You don't like swings anymore. Go house. You begin to, but once your back is to the dolls, you feel something hit the back of your head. You turn and see the doll's chest has been ripped open. Stuffing exposed. On the ground behind you is a key. Must be a thank you. As you leave the playground, you hear the sound of swings creaking and children laughing behind you. You smile. You are back at the house. You feel a familiar yet comforting calm wash over you. A door sits in front of you. Use key. Whoops, haha, you didn't see the chain that wraps around the door, which has a lock too. Feel like this should be the last one. For sure. Probably. I think he's just adding to the story as I discover something. Examine door. Simple door, but you sense warmth. Examine locks. Oops. Examine locks. There's no locks to look at. Examine lock? There's no lock to look at. Okay. So I guess we have to go back to the shed. Step to the porch, make note, and then head to the shed. Approaching the shed, you see that the door is slightly open already. The lock and chain that were around the handles are on the ground. You are now standing in front of the shed. You can see a light flickering inside. Go inside. Light fills the tiny room. You can see a trapdoor on the floor. Examine trapdoor. Long grooves. Line the boards. At the mouth of the door, maybe someone dragged something down there. Lovely. Well, in that case, before we examine the trapdoor, I think I'm going to end this episode here, and we'll go on that adventure next time. See ya!